Yes, don't forget to check out Doggie Diamonds No Filter on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify. If you haven't been there before, I always mess up my damn own intro. Listen, don't forget to check out Doggie Diamonds No Filter on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. The links are right below in the description box. Just go below and just check them. Like, not now, but when I get off. Also, for only $100, I'll promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. And if you having difficulties saying that you never get the notifications, then I found a way for you to get them. Just make sure you log on to www.theinterviewking.com. Sign up for the email list and you will get the new content. Let's go. What's up, y'all? Do I got the music loud enough? I think I do. Last show for 2022. What the hell is going on? Okay, I gotta keep the volume low in the headphones. Last show for 2022. Let's get to it. Many of you probably, man, stop the music, stop the music, stop the music, stop the music, stop the music. Stop the damn music. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. This is the last show for 2022. 2023 is amongst us. We ain't got no time to be playing. That's why I've been going hard on the footage and making sure we putting everything in its proper perspective. Going out with all this content. So I just want to say to y'all, you probably got your cup. You probably got your smoke. You probably got your little drinky drink. Salute to y'all doing what you do, taking out this year, going into next year. But I do want to say to y'all, be safe. If you're out and about right now, make sure you go home safe. Do not drive if you've been drinking. Get you a designated driver. Get you an Uber if you can. Figure it out or just stay over. But do not be out drinking tonight and trying to drive home. And if you in an area or somewhere where you don't feel safe and it feels a little weird, leave. Because I don't want you to be the first person for 2023. Because you know they keep a stat of that, right? They keep a stat who was the first person to die, and they keep a stat who was the first baby born. So you don't want to be, well, you're not going to be the baby born, but you don't want to be the stat of the first person who died. So stay your ass home amongst your families. As for me, I'm here. I'm for Dolo. There's no fanfare. There is no Happy New Year. There is no crazy stuff. There is no drinking for me. I'm here editing. I'm on a mission. I did the Happy New Year stuff for a long time. And, you know, you make your little promise what you're going to do next year and all that. I'm not doing all that. I'm just showing improvement. I don't have no time for no New Year's resolutions, what I'm going to do different this year. No. That's shown better than it's told. And the only person I'm going to tell is myself over and over and over and over and over till it manifests itself physically. So I am home, chilling, going live with y'all, just making sure I put out a lot of content. You know, a lot of content. This will be the first New Year in my life that I spent by myself. So I got mixed feelings about it. You know, I could have went and been in the crowd. I could have been around people, but I just decided to take this one in by myself. You know, do something different for a change. I could have been anywhere, any state, anywhere, but I decided to stay by myself and just really, really take this all in. So that's what I'm doing. And I appreciate everybody that visits daily. I appreciate everybody who comments. I appreciate everybody who was always on a live with me. I appreciate all my moderators and my day ones who's just here. So, you know, this year is gone. 2022 is about to be gone in another hour and 45 minutes. So, you know, you just reflect and just say what it is that you want to do because you got 365 days to accomplish it until the next year. So just get to it. You know, no more procrastinating. You know, procrastination is one of the biggest killer of dreams ever. A lot of times you have the power to do a lot, and you keep saying what you're gonna do and what you're gonna do and what you're gonna do, and you never do it because you're talking and you're not acting. See, that was one of my biggest problems. Even though I do put out a lot of content, even though I do a lot, but I'm not really doing what I want to do or should be doing. And then I get caught lacking doing that. So now my thing is, I don't have no excuse. I don't have any distractions. All I have is me, and I got to get to it. You know, if I want to change my status, if I want to change the direction I'm going, then I got to work a little bit smarter. It's not even harder, because a lot of times we think we got to do all this hard work. No, you just got to work a little smarter. So yes, also you got to be proud of yourself too. So I'm not in a situation where I feel like I didn't do what I'm supposed to be doing, or I'm bullshitting, but I am not doing some of the things, because I'm sitting here looking. I wonder if y'all could see this. I want to show y'all something. This is how real it is. This is like how real it is. I want to show y'all something, because I'm sitting around and I'm looking, and I didn't realize I had as much content as I actually have, because, you know, sometimes I'm so busy working, I don't get a time to sit back and admire my work. So I'm so big. Once I do something, I'm on to the next one. So I was just sitting there looking one day, and I was like, yo, I didn't even know I had this. I didn't even know I had that. I was like, no. I got to get that out for the people, because the people are really going to be interested in some of the things that I possess. I know I tease y'all every now and again, and I show y'all something, but it gets a little bit more intricate than that. So if I can, let me see. I'm looking right now. There we go. And I think that was, what was that particular, it was this right here. So if I can, I want to show y'all something. If I can, I want to show y'all something. What did you do with it? Did you move it? Okay, let me just do this again. Let me just do this again really quick. Okay, and I'm going to show y'all something. Like, I didn't know I had this much stuff. So I'm just sitting here bugging out. I hope you can hear it too. I hope it doesn't play itself, but I hope you can hear it. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Half size. Okay, we're going to do half size. And yeah, there we go. Look. I didn't know I had some of this stuff. So I'm sitting here tripping. Yo, what's going on? We back, man. We going in the studio. Let's see who in the studio. I see. Oh shit, the fucking boss is here. Eric Sermon is here.
Waiting for my food to come.
Yeah, looking real. He's looking real gold and platinum-y around here and shit like that. You know, he look. You turn around.
This is my entrance too.
Yeah. Look. Like he's on all the magazines.
I don't know who put that in. Go ahead, stop it. So guys, stop.
Oh, he's not on that one. He's not on that.
I'm not. No, that's supposed to be there.
But yeah, this don't belong here. But look, he's on the cover of magazines and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So this is Eric Sermon's Def Squad Studios. Plaques everywhere. Keith Murray. Is that the first album?
Yep.
The first album. This is Scarface. You did stuff for Scarface?
Yep.
Scarface.
The first single off that album. It's called Ain't Shit to Me.
Scarface.
In the video.
Look, Shaquille O'Neal. First album. D'Angelo. What you doing, D'Angelo?
Dreamy Eyes.
You did that song? Mm-hmm. Holy shit. You don't know Dreamy Eyes? Yeah, so I got a lot of content. And I've been playing. So I didn't even realize I had it. I was just looking through the hard drive one day and it said sermon. I'm like, what the hell I got a sermon? I said, oh shit, I got a whole damn few hours worth of Eric Sermon footage. Well, that got to come out. You know, it got to come out. So yeah, man, I just want to get to it, get a lot out there for the people, because, and that's very long, that footage in itself. We went through every plaque, and he broke down the plaques and he did stuff, what he did for people. So yeah, I gotta get to it. So the Buckshot should be dropping tomorrow. I'm dropping the full interview tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Sometime tomorrow, New Year's Day. Yeah, I didn't know he did stuff for Scarface. So this is what I want y'all to know about my platform. When I created my platforms, I always wanted to document hip hop in a way that it was a discovery thing. So you would learn something about the culture that you just didn't know. So when I ask people questions and when I interview people, it's always to get information about the culture, about them and itself that you didn't know. So that's why I do what I do, and this is why we're always finding something out that we didn't know, and not in a rumor and gossip way. More so on you did Scarface. You know, I didn't know you did Ain't Shit to Me, and I remember that song Ain't Shit to Me. I didn't know you did Dreamy Eyes for D'Angelo. You know, so this is what makes my job fun, because I don't feel like I ever work. I just feel like I just, you know, turn the camera on and talk. So a lot of times you see people doing interviews and you see them kind of like fumbling through it, or it sounds so scripted, the question. Like for me, it's just natural. Like something about Eric Sermon, the energy that he exudes when you're around him, you could just bug out with him and talk, you know. So yeah, I got a lot of content that I have to run, that I got to put out there. I have to put it out there, because that's what a lot of people don't have. They have now stuff, but I got vintage stuff. And I was thinking today too, I said, damn, I didn't realize I interviewed that many deceased rappers. Like, I think I interviewed mostly all the rappers who are deceased post Biggie and Tupac. Cause I got an interview with Chinks, I got Prodigy, I got Lord Superb, I got Nipsey Hussle, I got Sean Price, I got is others too. It'll pop into my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got a lot of content, but I really just came on here tonight to tell y'all, you know, yeah, that was the compound. I got Rockwilder too. Let me see if I can find the Rockwilder footage. Let me see if I can find Rockwilder. Hold on. I got Rockwilder too. Yeah, hold on. Here we go. So when people foolishly say stuff like, yeah, nobody knows him, he's a nobody, he's kicked out the whip and all that. Okay, I hear, you know, the peanut gallery chatting sometimes. I just choose not to address it because it's dumb. But this is...
Yeah, I did ego tripping.
Slowed it down a little bit. Ego tripping, ultramagnetic MCs.
All right, that's enough of that. All right, we give y'all a little bit of that. So, you know, the dopest thing about my job is I get to hang around these dudes and they all know who I am, and I, you know, just knowing the culture the way I know it, I get to be around them and we just talk about the culture. You know, we just talk about the culture, and a lot of people, if you notice, they come into this culture, they don't really know the culture. They don't really know my knowledge and production. I could sit around Rockwilder, I could sit around Eric Sermon, and also we have Ty Fife on there too. And I could sit around and we could talk about beats, and we could talk about making music and all that. Yeah, Flatliners, absolutely. And he did. You know, it's funny because man, if you. I think some of the dopest conversations, sometimes the camera don't be on. So sometimes when I have my cameraman with me, I be like, keep the camera on. Do not turn the camera off, because the things that's going to come out, you're going to be like, holy shit, I didn't know that. So that's what separates me from everybody else. And it's not even on purpose. It just is what it is. You know, so I got, let me see. What else I have? I got a lot of stuff. But I just been here looking through stuff, putting stuff together, and definitely going to we definitely going to put a lot of stuff in this perspective, because when I'm looking at these interviews and I'm looking at these content from the people, it's still a lot of my narratives. It's still stuff that I started, and yeah. So what happened? Yo, Shawnell, the mic journalist, love too. See what I did, right? I was going through what I was going through, very, very personal. In my personal life, I was going through something. And instead of me sitting back, sulking and just really like, you know, thinking about it, what I did was I said, yo, get your ass up and work. So that's why y'all been getting this output of footage. And for those who are bothered by the clips of interviews, I started that. I was the first person that was doing trailers for interviews, and then everybody else copied. Remember, I was the first person doing interviews. There wasn't nobody but me. And I was doing trailers and I was doing clips. I wouldn't put the full interview out because sometimes people wasn't ready, it would go over their head. So what I would do was I would put clips out to get you to anticipate the interview. Now Say Cheese does it, Vlad do it, many different people. So I'm kind of confused how people coming to me saying, oh, just put out the full interview. It's a little annoying to me because when everybody else do it, I mean, Vlad has part 200 on interviews and nobody don't say shit. They just watch it. 5-minute clips, they just watch it. But when it come to me, oh, just put the full interview. I'm like, yo, that shit is very disingenuous and it's not fair because that's something that I started. And this is how you get traction. Doggy, is it true you ran off the internet? Why would you say something stupid like that? Just really think about that. Why would I run off the internet because Tory got found guilty? What the fuck I got to do with Tory Lanez? You feel smart by saying that though? Like you feel like, how do you feel saying that? Would you say that in the mirror to yourself? Would you say that in the mirror to yourself? Would you say that to a woman? Would you say that to your significant other? Just really think about that. It don't make no sense what you said. But then again, in this culture, Maestro Fresh West, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Maestro Fresh West is one of the biggest artists to come out of Canada. He's the first. He's before Drake. So, in Back to Back, when Drake says, I learned the game from William Wesley, you could never disrespect me, that's who he was talking about right there, who just left that super chat. Yes. The first artist, Canadian icon, worldwide icon, because we knew who he was in America, so we can't say Canadian, but he was the first, I love Canada too, man. I never been there. I gotta go to Canada. No, he's before Carter now. Way before. You gotta do your research. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do your research. Carter now was years later. Carter now, Chaclair, Socrates. A lot of people was way later. But anyway, getting back to the point. So it's about building momentum for your channel again. For anybody that has a YouTube channel, what happens is your channel get cold, and if you in dealing with everybody else who got YouTube, you'll see Vlad throw out like 7 clips. So if he got 7 clips running through, and y'all waiting for me to do 1 live shows, you know what I'm saying? You still gonna do interviews or not? Should I block you? Should I block you? You still gonna do interviews or not? Should I block you? I think I should block you because I just put out like 4 or 5 interviews in the past few days. What are you talking? Anyway, whoa, maybe you've been sipping early or something, sipping a little bit of stupid juice or something like that, because your elevator definitely don't go up. Don Catalog say, do you, Doggy? Everybody puts interviews out in short clips at a time. Yes, exactly. I do. Everybody does it, but they want to be hard on they want to get mad at the black man who does stuff. Everybody else could do whatever. I got the heat on in here. What's the temperature where y'all at right now? I don't even know the temperature. What is the temperature? Let me see. Where's the temperature where y'all are at? For me, it's it's 51 degrees. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna do interviews in 2023. I'm going into 2023 with new interviews already. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's Why my face so saggy? Because I had a fat face and then I lost weight, so it makes your face sag. But why you worry about my face? I don't think you should be looking at my face like that. Seriously. I think you should get your chick to do that. But what I'm going to do, though, because you are being very homoerotic, I'm just going to let you go. Because you could go play that shit with somebody else. You know, it's funny too, right? You got these dudes with these big platforms. None of them go live with y'all. None of them really spend time with you. They put out their content and you got to watch it and that's it. They don't spend no time with you. They don't do none of that. You don't even know their personality. You don't even know what it's about. You know why? Because this sitting here in this seat takes a lot out of you. You know, and everybody who does a live actually don't have a full layout. Everybody doesn't have a full layout. You know, they might put their phone up or they sitting there, you know, it's in like 360p. Nobody don't got all of this. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got all of this. So it's tough to sit here. But I don't know, man. I'm very humbled. I'm humbled by what's going on in my life. Yo, if you oh, Doggy, to be honest, you got to stop interviewing has-beens. Okay, so let me ask you something. Because I'm blocking you because that's a stupid shit you said. So, okay. So when Math interviews J Hood and Shaheem, are they new rappers? They not has-beens? And according to what you are? See, this is the narrative that they've been trying to run with years. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you interview has-beens? Why do you interview old people? Well, they have a story. They have a story. So what I'm going to do, but again, when I do it, they're has-beens. How could a person be a has-been if they just put out one of the biggest artists that came out in the past few years? I get it though. The thing is, I can't get mad at these people. See, I used to get mad and go crazy, and then what they trying to do, they try to say that what they do is that they what they do, they gaslight you. And then as soon as you speak back from being gaslit, they try to call you crazy and emotional and all that stuff. Because if you ever look at any video that's derogatory from me, about me, it's always the same people in the comments because I blocked them here. You know what I'm saying? I blocked them here. So again, but anyway. But Doggy, you put out a Kwame interview. Ain't nobody checking for that. You got that interview 1 year after he went viral. Why don't you get off of Kwame dick though? Because if you wasn't on his dick, you wouldn't be thinking about Kwame. I did an interview with Kwame and I'm not fucking sitting here. That's not my end all be all. Y'all on Kwame dick. A lot of y'all on YouTube is on Kwame dick. I didn't know that though. I didn't know that. So you're trying to tell me somebody who was the #1 pick in the NBA is so if I interview Allen Iverson, that's to your liking? He's not a has-been? This is what I'm saying. Y'all arguments be so stupid that it's just easy to break y'all up. It's like easy. Y'all still stuck on Kwame Brown? That shit was last week. We done moved past that. And it's stuff in that interview that might have went over people's head. And how could he be a has-been if it does numbers? And everybody in the comment agreed that it was a good interview. Only people who disagree with it is the people that don't like him. And then in turn, because they don't like him, they wanted to not like me. It's really that easy. But who the fuck are you to say who's a has-been and you never was? I'd rather be a has-been than a never was. What do you do for a living? What have you ever accomplished in life? So you think you're in a position to say what somebody was or is? Just really think about that. Just really think about that. And that's the problem with y'all. Instead of you getting your life together, instead of you doing what you need to do, you sit around and talk about somebody else and what they don't have or whatever the case may be. And I know you ain't got shit. Because if you had shit, you wouldn't be so worried about somebody else. Listen, this was what's going to happen. I didn't put AI on the same level as Kwame, you fucking homo. What I did, I said he is essentially a has-been too. Does he play in the NBA? So he's not a has-been? So if I interview Scottie Pippen, he's not a has-been? Or what about when Vlad interviews John Sally? John Sally's not a has-been? John Sally's not a has-been? Just really think about that. What are you talking about? Do you hear yourself? So now you could go night-night. And anybody who has a problem with what I say, I don't give a fuck about you. You don't have to be here. I didn't ask you to be here. Y'all try to, this is what I'm telling you, this is what they do. They talk shit to me, and because I'm good at this, I'm good at this. I'm good at my clapback gamers. Then they say, oh, he's angry. He's always mad. I was minding my fucking business. You know what I'm saying? I was minding my fucking business. You don't have to come talk to me. You don't have to be here. You could be going somewhere like you normally do, playing a little tush every other night. That's it. But this is where we at as a people. So if you see Bette Midler on Good Morning America, nobody's going to say she's a has-been. If you see one of the Backstreet Boys, nobody's going to say they're has-been. They're going to be like, oh, it's one of the Backstreet Boys. And what they're going to do is they're going to appreciate them because they appreciated the art that they gave them. We are the only people that look at our people and say, oh, they're has-beens or they're bums now. That's just the truth. But I ain't come here for all that tonight. So see how y'all drag me into the mud? I ain't want to be in the mud. Yo, the gyms is going to be full tomorrow, right? You're going to have all these people with their New Year's resolution. Their New Year's resolution is to lose weight and all that. Oh, my God. Listen, you got to work at it every day. You know what I'm saying? You got to work at it every day. You can't be just thinking you're going to go from the gym in January to and then they be stopping February and just be like, come on, man. Cut it out. But, my routine, believe it or not, weight loss has nothing to do with working out. It has everything to do with what you eat and don't eat. You can't eat certain things, and it's not even what you eat. It's the timing of what you eat. So what happens is when I have more weight on me, and most people have a lot of weight on them, they don't eat enough. And I know that sounds crazy to you. So what they do is they eat late and they eat a lot late. So what happens is you got to wake up and you got to break your fast, which is called break fast, right? So you break your fast because the last night you didn't eat for a long time. So what happens is you got to wake up in the morning, you got to eat. Best thing to eat in the morning is some fruit, right? You eat some fruit in the morning, then 3-4 hours later, you eat something else. You eat something else, and then you eat another fruit. So you eat fruit, meal. That's the best way to do it. And plenty of water. You got to drink a lot of water. You know what I'm saying? This is my niece texting me. I'm completely weak for this little girl, so you gotta pardon me. She's 5, and so it's not going vegan. It's not a cleanse. It's not a juice. It's not none of that stuff. It's really just having a very low caloric intake, eating the right things at the right times. When I first lost weight, I didn't work out. And because I was such on a low caloric intake, I couldn't work out. I didn't have no calories. You know what I'm saying? Doggy, why do you block your fans? I don't block my fans because if you was my fan, you wouldn't talk shit to me. So make it make sense. That's not blocking fans. That's blocking people who are haters. Why should I let people who hate on me and say slick shit to me sit amongst me and do that shit? If Oprah was doing the show and you went into the stands to say, Oprah, you fat bitch and all that shit, you think security is not going to escort you out? Just make it make sense. But that's the problem, is that y'all come as guys as fans, but you're really a hater. I don't see no super chat. I don't see nothing in support. I don't see nothing. All I see is motherfuckers talking shit and trying to disrupt what's going on. So you're not a fan. Stan G, thanks for the donation. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So again, keep it moving. You ain't no fan. And they be like, yo, why you block people? Because why the fuck should I fuck with you? You don't fuck with me, obviously. You in here to talk bad. You in here to disrespect my brand, my likeness, and what I do. Okay, here we go. Now this is where you're gonna get blocked now because you're asking stupid questions. And just look at how immature they are. Look at immature they are. So this is what we're gonna do. Watch how I fix all of this right here. Watch how I fix this right here. I'm gonna fix this to where the imbeciles can't come on here. Hold on. This is how we do this really quick. This is how we do this. There we go. You sound more and more like a white dude every day. You make a living off of gossiping. Fuck out of here. No, you get the fuck out of here. Watch how I get you the fuck out of here. Because I ain't going nowhere, but you are. Pew! So when you talk about topics, you gossiping. But I haven't even been live. All I've been doing is doing interviews. So how am I gossiping? See what they do? This is what they do. And they run through it. They got their little groups on different channels. They got their little groups. They all sit together. He's angry. He's mad. I never seen nobody angry smile. But I already know y'all drank some MD 2020. Y'all been drinking Cisco all day. So y'all already tripping. Or some of y'all just flat out smoke crack. So that crack with that MD 2020, what are we doing? But I just came here to shout out y'all, man. So what I want to do before I go, I at least want to do a roll call to everybody who's in the chat, everybody who support, who's been here for me all year. And I want to do that. So what I want to do, I want to start really quick right now. And I want to say shout out to Charm Locks, Dark Keys, Talk Show The Visionary, Young Yala, D. Rich Richardson, Naima, Cosmo Energy, Stanley O, Cebus, E. Dolo, Queen D, OG New Blood, Devo the Ambivert, Hood Wiki, C, Isu, bro, I can't do it. But you, yeah, King Pootie TV, Rizman, Tom Robb, OG New Blood, Kelly Mills, a moderator, Adizi New One Nation, 1646, Rizzo 27, Phantasm B, Moses Singletary, Howell, SCG Publishing, Von Illa, yeah, keep them going, Vado Cito, Babyface Lokester from Cali. Look, everybody's here, and it's check videos online. Everybody here on the late night. Y'all about to do Happy Port of Kings. Y'all about to do Happy New Year and toast and all that. I'm gonna go get me some water and just chill. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get me some water and chill, and that's just really it. So Randall Terrell, Pun, Virtual Man Cave Entertainment, dope name. Mega Heist, Ramel Newell, Zodiac Palace, Miss Frazier. Come on, whoever in here, talk. because we gotta do this. Big Ma, of course. Yeah. Times X Love, Virgo Smith. I hate that. I be trying not to do that. Tropic Steam TV. Shadow World LLC. Shadow Block LLC. It is Shadow, right? E Dolo. Lucy Sky Diamond. G Money NYC. Now, no party. And Marlon Burnett. Mega Bills, always here. Moses Singletary, always here. Rod Flowers. Intelligent Savage 629. That's a crazy name. JG. Today's Thoughts. Yeah, Reggie T. All right, Lisa Holland. Uncle Murder Black and Yellow. So salute to everybody. That's it. What I want y'all to do is Happy New Year to y'all. I see y'all in 2023. We still working. We ain't going nowhere. And what I'm going to do, I will build with y'all tomorrow. Apex, salute to you. You always here too. And new footage going up. The full Buckshot interview will be up tomorrow. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Stay safe. Do not go outside. Oh, Nisha 9 stars. Golden State. Official KNG FTS. Netta J. Sadiq Coleman. Charles Briggs. Omar Just. So yeah, that's it. Bliss Goldberg. That's it. I gotta go. So yeah, I'm out.